From complete mental breakdowns to turning into psychotic villains, here are the 5 YouTubers who went totally insane for views. And starting with the most recent one of them all, FouseyTube has gone loony yet again, and this might have been his most psychotic episode to date, resulting in him firing and physically attacking his own employee. FouseyTube began his YouTube journey with social experiments, pranks, and in real-life content, and many loved his videos because he put on a persona of being a guy who helped people in need. But as soon as he started blowing up on the internet, his true character would start to reveal itself. Fousey had been exposed a number of times for faking videos, which would start to shine a light on the reality of Fousey's life.
I was in FouseyTube's Uber prank. It's fake.
Soon after he was exposed, he started to show signs of a crazier side to him, going around Los Angeles pretending to be Drake.
That's how you know Drake's in LA. Hey Drake, OVO! No, I'm trying to look like you, dog. Is it working? Nah, I'm not, but some girls do call me Champagne Poppy.
But this was only just the start, as Fousey would begin to have manic episodes in front of crowds and crowds of people, with the first sighting of this happening at an event he hosted himself.
I have bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to myself.
This even got to the point where he got arrested and was sent to a psych ward.
My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you stupid?
This became the FouseyTube cycle. He would lash out in some manic episode, he would then take it too far, resulting in either a platform ban or an arrest, and then he'd attempt to make a career comeback as a so-called changed man, just for him to do it all again. Eventually, Fousey landed himself a Kick deal which seemed like the perfect platform for him, an unhinged character streaming on an unhinged platform. But the deal had one single contingency.
So Nick knows about the phone call I had, the one that I said is the biggest phone call I had. The reason I'm so calm right now, because my life has changed forever, alhamdulillah. But there's one stipulation. I have to go 1 week not making any negative headlines, not getting in trouble, not up, not getting canceled.
But of course, just 2 days into this, he got into a fight with his manager when he claimed that Fousey didn't pay him. He fired the manager, and when he started to walk out, Fousey went totally insane.
Go work at Chuck E. Cheese. Suck my come here. Make me something. Make me something. Really?
Of course, this got Fousey banned off the platform, but for some reason, Kick felt remorse and removed the ban after just 24 hours. And as usual with Fousey, the cycle repeated itself once more. Fousey said on a stream that he was gonna take himself off the earth. This happened live, and when Kick noticed this, they immediately took down his page permanently. Fousey lost his mind once again, had a manic episode where he cried and asked for another chance, but Kick wasn't having any of it.
But I try my best not to cry. I've been under so much stress because I promised Eddie and Akil I wouldn't crash out like last year.
By this point, fans have grown tired of the same old Fousey cycle with comments like, "This man has been crashing out for like the last 8 years straight." There literally isn't a better example of someone who just needs to log off the internet forever. It's genuinely destroyed him. But whilst the internet is destroying FouseyTube and turning him crazy, this next YouTuber completely lost her mind when she decided to put another YouTuber's life at risk just because he criticized her content style. The story began when the YouTuber Jax Films created a separate channel where he made fun of Sniper Wolf for her content of simply taking and reacting to TikTok videos, whilst giving absolutely no credit to the creator or even adding any interesting commentary on them.
Just wait for this epic commentary, right? Are you ready for this?
That went all over my pants. Hello.
And that's it. And that's f***ing it.
This was pretty much Sniper Wolf's style of content. Reaction videos where she barely reacted, and Jack definitely wasn't a fan of it.
Sniper Wolf herself just simply cannot provide transformative commentary, as hard as she may try.
But this criticism began to get to Sniper Wolf when she came across Jax's videos, and she absolutely lost her mind. She went on Instagram and posted a story where she said, "Should I go visit Jax Films? He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot." And in October 2023, she actually went outside his house and posted a picture of it on her story, doxing Jack's films. Jack made a video on it saying that she posted the video of his house to her 5.6 million followers, threatening him at the house where he lived with his wife.
We're fine, we're just a little shaken up. But mainly, we feel violated. We no longer feel safe in our own home. Because we're dealing with someone who genuinely thinks they're in the right for A, stalking me, and B, posting our home to her massive audience. What a disgusting abuse of clout that is.
She then went on to say that Jack had been harassing her, and she didn't threaten him at all. However, Jack said that he is just a critic who exposes her for stealing content and simply credits the original creators. This does not mean that he's harassing her.
She claims in her story that I've been harassing her. No, Sniper Wolf, I've not been harassing you. At all. In my videos on Judge Jack's films, I've been critiquing her non-transformative commentary, I point out cases of content theft and freebooting, and I credit the creators she steals from.
Finally, on October 20th, 2023, YouTube issued a statement on Twitter saying, Sniper Wolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. Instantly, people picked up the line where YouTube said behavior on both sides, because Jack's films had done nothing wrong, so why were they even blaming his behavior? As far as I can imagine, YouTube just wanted to play safe and issue a neutral statement. Nevertheless, the main point is that YouTube put Sniper Wolf in her place, and she had to face the consequences of her psychotic and dangerous actions. But surprisingly, this isn't where things ended. After a whole week of doxing and harassing Jack's films, she came out with a long apologetic paragraph. On Twitter, she wrote, "Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jack's Films, YouTube, and the entire creator community. Jack's Films, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did." Whether she meant the apology or not is unknown, but what was interesting was how a single person criticizing her was able to drive her so crazy. But imagine what would happen if the entire internet was criticizing her. Just like what happened to KSI, as he became the world's biggest meme overnight, and it drove him completely insane. On the 3rd of October 2024, KSI came out with his infamous song Thick of It, and the reactions were far from positive.
You for the stars. KSI. This is so ass, bitch. Quit fucking music. Quit that shitty ass shit. Turn that off. Turn that trash ass shit off.
KSI first tried to act unbothered, saying that these people aren't getting to him, saying that the comments are not funny but boring and that they're wasting their time. However, just 5 days into the song's release, the thrashing became insufferable for him. He tweeted calling the trolls generational haters and saying that he's tired of it and they should just leave him alone. He even posted a story on Instagram saying that he might quit music altogether because he didn't see the point anymore. But the internet was having way too much fun trolling him. Eventually, KSI absolutely lost it, and he started screaming and shouting, asking people to just stop obliterating him.
What you mean? Why am I so mad? Have you seen what I've been going through?
Okay,
these
but
past
I'm
few
not-
fucking days. I just wanted to stop. I wanted to stop. I want people to stop making fun of my song. These fucking memes are stupid. You don't fucking understand because you haven't released a song before. Imagine putting your heart and soul into a project and then releasing it to the world and everyone's going, ha ha.
But no matter what he did, they just made him into more of a meme, and it drove him nuts. The surprising thing was, his song actually hit number 84 on the Hot 100 Billboard charts on October 14th, 2024. And when KSI reacted to it, it became evident that he had lost his mind, and he was trying his best to turn this abomination of a song into something crazy good. He retweeted the Billboard chart rating and laughed like a maniac, saying that everybody played themselves by trolling his song.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thick of It is now my 9th top 10 single. So to all the haters, ha ha, womp womp, stay mad.
But despite all of that, the internet wasn't treading lightly, and they continued to humiliate him with comments like, "People only listen to the song to make fun of you," and that the song is garbage. But whilst KSI's psychotic episode only lasted a couple weeks, Nikocado Avocados lasted for years, but also brought him billions of views and millions of dollars in that same time. At this point, pretty much everyone knows who Nikocado is. He's the overweight, obese mukbang creator who ate food on YouTube for years. However, on the 7th of September 2024, after a long break from YouTube and several mental breakdowns, Nikocado came out with a video that shocked the entire world. In the video titled 2 Steps Ahead, Nikocado revealed his completely transformed body where he had lost all of his weight.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's alluring.
Despite having lost all this weight, he seemingly went even crazier.
People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain because I've made myself one.
He said that he woke up from a very long dream and that this was all a social experiment.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body.
This insane and sudden weight loss combined with his crazy introduction to the video and the looks he gave made everyone realize that Nikocado has gone insane. The hate comments started pouring in instantly, as people said that they despised his smug looks and that he went from being fat to being quirky. Nevertheless, the fact is that Nikocado turned himself into a self-proclaimed villain after his weight loss, and people said that they just liked him more before he lost all this weight. Another big confusion is that people believe if he could upload pre-recorded videos where he was obese, how can anybody believe that the transformation pictures aren't also fake and that he's still fat right now? And talking about guys who transformed their bodies and achieved impressive results, Connor Murphy is another example of a guy who did the exact same, but this eventually caused him to go clinically insane. In 2016, Connor uploaded a video on his YouTube channel where he talked about his body transformation. He was a skinny kid in his early teens, and by the age of 21, he managed to achieve a great athletic physique. He often posted different health-related videos on his YouTube channel, but eventually he started to face a mental decline. Up until 2018, Connor Murphy was doing great on YouTube. His prank videos and his health-related videos were blowing up. He reached the 1.5 million subscriber mark in just a year and a half. But then, everything started to go downhill.
I really hope you don't think that I'm too much of a douchebag, but even if you do, please subscribe because my view to subscriber ratio is getting absolutely insane.
Connor started using substances which led to his entire personality being destroyed. His friends, including Jane Conquest and Patrick Lyons, said that he used ayahuasca. This plant-based substance is used for religious and therapeutic purposes in different regions of the world, like Colombia and Brazil.
He took that ayahuasca the first time a year ago, and I don't know where along the lines these things happened, but he has increased his frequency of consumption to every 2 hours.
He started using the drug regularly, and when Micah, another content creator on YouTube, made a video titled "We Want to Save Connor Murphy," the real state of Connor was revealed.
Oh, we can go to some place called Tom's Market. It's not even HEB. We can walk to it. We can go for a walk. Oh, yeah. Oh.
When they asked about what Connor was eating and how he was maintaining his calorie intake, Connor said the most shocking thing ever.
How you been getting all your calories in?
Rome, I just fucking eat whatever I want now.
At this moment, everyone realized that the health and fitness coach had turned away from his goals and started to go down a path of self-destruction.
Don't say that I can. Say no, because that tickles my fetish brain. It tickles my fetish.
In other videos, Connor started to call himself God, talking to his parents and trying to enlighten them, and made it clear that Connor's behavior was psychotic.
I am God.
Okay.
I'm God, yeah. How do you feel about that?
I mean, why do you think you're God?
Interesting. So, well, why do you think that I even exist?
If you truly had faith and you knew that heaven on earth existed, that's the only thing you'd be searching for. You wouldn't be working, you wouldn't be stressing. All you would be doing is doing everything you can to experience heaven on earth.
He also made a video where he started crying, saying that he was going crazy.
What is happening? I've gone literally mentally fucking insane over the past few days. I don't understand.
In the same video, he revealed his personal house address, and that is when the police showed up and took him to a psych ward. After 2 weeks of treatment, Connor didn't get any better. His best friend Fred revealed that all he could talk about was his so-called enlightenment, and he was fixated on it. But on the 14th of February 2024, Connor uploaded a video on his second channel, Connor Murphy Talks, titled "This is Actually My Final Goodbye," where he seemed to be recovered.
To end it all in the same setting from which I began this crazy chapter of my social media content. And there's a reason why I'm saying goodbye to you all exclusively. Because you're my favorite audience out of any of my channels.
But his latest video was uploaded on his main channel on August 19th, 2024, where he explained a stab wound he had on his abdomen.
So, I'd like to apologize for the misleading title. I believe the previous state of this scar is more accurately described as a slash wound.
Today, his viewer count has dropped significantly, and his videos hardly get 50,000, showing how the psychotic episodes had completely destroyed the life of Connor Murphy.